Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Today we are learning Order of Allah from Surah Tawbah, ayat number 18. Allah said, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Innama ya'muru masajid Allahi man amana billahi wal yawmil akhiri wa aqama as-salata wa ata az-zakata وَلَمْ يَخْشَ إِلَّا اللَّهَ فَعَسَىٰ أُولَٰئِكَ أَن يَكُونُوا مِنَ الْمُهْتَدِينَ. So in this ayat, Allah tells us about the people who are looking after maintaining Allah's houses, Masjid of Allah. And those people, they are having the best reward, and they are the people who are really guided people. We read this one, we will understand more better, inshallah. So Allah said, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Innama ya'muru. In fact, the people who maintain Allah's Masjid Allahi, Allah's houses. Innama ya'muru Masjid Allahi. In fact, the people who maintain Masjid of Allah, the houses of Allah. So who are those people? Allah is telling, Man amana billahi. And those people who believe in Allah, wal yawmil akhir, and they believe in the last day. Wa aqama salata, and they pray salah. They establish their prayer. وَآتَ الزَّكَاةَ, and they give their zakah, they pay their zakat. وَلَمْ يَخْشَى, and they are not fearful, illallah, but having the fear of Allah only. فَعَسَىٰ أُولَٰئِكَ أَن يَكُونُوا مِنَ الْمُهْتَدِينَ. Perhaps these are those people who got the real guidance. So in this ayat, Allah tells us, in fact, the masajid of Allah are maintained by those people who believe in Allah and believe in the last day. And they establish their prayers, their salah, and pay zakat, and they have no fear of anyone except Allah. So perhaps these are the people who got the real guidance. So this is very important ayat because it is telling us that the houses of Allah, those are very important, and the people who maintain houses of Allah, they are the people to get the best rewards in this world and the world hereafter also. So when we are just to go to the masjid to pray their salah, we get the reward equal to 25 or 27 times. And when a person is moving from the house, goes to the masjid, having wudu from home, so that person becomes the guest of Allah, and Allah is the host. And similarly, other hadith, that the person who goes to pray 5 times a day, the salah in masjid also, whose heart is stick in the masjid, even when he go to pray first salah, then for the second salah, his heart is just towards the salah, even he is doing his own job, but he is thinking that I have to go when salah time is there, I must be there. So his heart is in the masjid. So that person whose heart is concentrated towards the masjid, so that person will get the reward at the day of judgment, when there will be no shade at the day of judgment, only Allah's throne. So that person will stay under that shade where there will be no shade at all. So the person who will have his own concentration towards masjid after finishing one salah, he is ready to go for second salah there. Even it is like that his heart is in the masjid. Like this type of person will get so much reward there. In other hadith, it comes that a person who goes to the masjid in the morning or in the evening, that person gets special reward in the form of a house which is built in the paradise. Similarly, one other hadith where the Holy Prophet ﷺ said, when you are just to look a person who is habitual to go to the masjid just for pray and salah, and that person, for that person, you must give the witness that this person has iman. So it means witness of iman. You are allowed to provide for that person who is habitual to go to the masjid, whose habit is there. So the masajid are very important. Even in one hadith, that is Hadith Qudsi, that is written in, I read this one from Tafsir ibn Kasir and revealed by Anas Raziallahu Ta'ala Anhu, and Allah said, I swear with my greatness that when I want to punish the people, then I just look at those people who are just to maintain my houses, masajid. So, and also I look those people who just love with one another because of my instruction according to Sharia. And also those people who wake up at the dawn just to say Tawbah Astaghfar. When I am just to look these people, I take my punishment away from them. To think now from all these things, even masajid, that is Allah's house and Allah is host there. Even the people who go in Ramzan, they are in itikaf, they stay there and they are guest of Allah. Allah is their host. And you know, being a Muslim, we have belief that when we have any disease, the medicine is not the cure for that. It will not heal up the disease. It will not make us healthy. But health or healing up is coming from Allah. Medicine is just a sunnah to take that one. But actual health comes from Allah. And masajid, those are houses of Allah. And where Allah is the host. If you are ill, you go to the masajid, is it possible that you will get more illness there? You will spread the illness to the others, where every inch, even every little place is occupied by the angels, where Allah's mercies are falling every time. Allah's blessings are there. How is possible a person goes there into the masjid and get back having the illness and then is death? In Surah Al-Imran, Allah said, because whose wording is correct, true, than Allah's wording? Allah said in Holy Quran, Surah Al-Imran, that the death of a person is written. In which condition it will come, what time it will come, and where it will come. So that is written. When the death of a person is written, why you are afraid of that? Why you have fear of that? So Allah said, in the qualities of those people who are just to maintain the masajid, and those people, Allah said, walam yakhsha illallah, they are having no fear of anything except Allah. So it means if a person has fear of illness or fear of death and close the masjid, not going there, not praying there, and closing for other people also, how do you understand that person is doing good job? this person is doing sinful job, because denying the Allah's order, command, which is in this ayat. And also you can find the Holy Quran completely and fully. There is no any ayat which allows you that when you are under epidemic condition or pandemic conditions, you are to close the house of Allah, from where healing comes out, from where health comes out, where is the host Allah himself, and you are the guest when you are inside the masjid, and the death time is fixed. You will not die. Even you can see Khalid bin Walid radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he requested Allah many times in his dua that I should die as a martyr in the battlefield, but he died on his bed because his death was written there. So death will come where it is written, and when it is written, and in which situation it is written. Closing masjid is not allowed according to Sharia, and the people who have done this one, this is influence of some other people, and that is not according to Sharia, because Holy Quran is not giving any evidence not allow this one, and even Holy Hadith of Prophet ﷺ is not allowing you to close the masjid, where the Prophet ﷺ said, when there is pandemic or epidemic situation, only that area which is under it, the people of that area should not go out from that area to other places, and they should be locked down, and the people from the other areas should not come in that area. So that area is locked down only, but in that lockdown, there is no mention that the masajid will be locked up or closed up. There is no any evidence of this in that hadith, in other hadiths. There is no any evidence we found it. Even we can find that at the time of Abbasid, so there was the epidemic situation, and the people who were suffering is too much, and they were when they found that disease is spreading up more and more, they were in their houses, but many people in their houses, they got that disease also. Then they left their houses. They broke up all types of musical instruments. That was the sinful act that time they were doing, and they broke up all the instruments of those one. They did Tawbah Astaghfar, and after that they moved from their houses to the Allah's houses, to Masjid, and they requested Allah, this is the only house which will give us protection, and there is none anyone who can save us. You, O Allah, save us from this disease, because all types of sinful act which we were doing, and which type of instruments or things we were using, we have broken those one. We have done Tawbah Astaghfar. We are with you, Ya Allah, and now please make this disease away from us. Within 2 weeks, the whole disease finished from there. But now is the situation is that you can see, when I read the signs of the Day of Judgment, I read that the day of Qiyamah will come only when there will be no one on the surface of the earth who will say Allah. I was thinking how it may be possible, because throughout the world Allah's houses are there. So many people they are spreading Islam, and so much work is being done, and it will continue. How is possible? But now answer came to me from the situation that started now, though how these people, they lock down even cooperation of administration of the mosque with those people to follow them to lock down, leaving the Sharia aside, and they have done it just for the welfare of the World Health Organization. So do you know this one is the situation according to Islam is when there is a epidemic situation, pandemic situation, or any type of trouble or problems. Islam says that you must have precautionary measures. Then you have to make a code of conduct, you have to make a code of practice, then you have to implement that one on the places like worship places, public places. This Islam says this one. And then you continue your own job. And Allah's house should not be closed down. This is the special incentive which is inside the Islam that was not touched by the people who are called scholars or who are called muftis and so many so far. They were just to touch that one, and code of conduct, code of practice, they were just to make the framework of that one, and then they should say this is the criteria, follow this, then come masjid, no problem, masjid is open. This is Islam. But they have done only closed the masjid completely and fully. This type of action is, I think, according to Sharia, these people will be answerable at the day of judgment. And I got the answer of my question that the day of Qiyamah will come when there will be no one to say Allah. Because these people who have instructed to lock down because of this epidemic drama, but I gave you information in near future there will be more than that, situation will be worst, and then they will call you to close down the masajid again, and then that will be the time for a long period, and during that period your new generation will be given some modern inventive things which will make them more towards entertainment of these worldly things, and then they will be so much busy in that and become addicted to that one. And when the masajid will open after a long time, they will not be able to move towards that. And only the masajid, when they will open, the people will open, so they will not have so much funding to run the masajid also. Automatically what will happen? They will close down. So this is the situation which I am looking in future. So this way, so the thing is that we have to look after our iman now, and we have to think that we are a Muslim people, because when Allah said in the Hadith Qudsi that I swear with my greatness that when I intend to punish the people, I have to look at those one who are maintaining masajid and who are in love with each other, one another, because of my instructions according to Sharia, and who are just to wake up at the dawn and say Tawbah Astaghfar. And the people who are going to the masjid, they are really guests of Allah. How do you expect that the host will make them into trouble and death and and under disease or under illness or under situation which is hard for them. And who is giving you relief when you are under disease, under trouble, under problem? So only Allah will give you the relief. Allah gives you health. Allah gave you healing. Medicine is not giving you all that. Medicine is just to take the medicine is a sunnah. But healing and health and recovery comes from Allah. So this way we must understand the power of Allah. Allah is ala kulli shayin qadir. We must look after our iman that it has been cracked down. We have to repair it and refine it and connect with Allah again and open the masjid, and with precautionary measures when there is need. We have to follow the instructions completely and fully, because we follow in the worldly things, worldly places, but we are just to ignore our Islam, our Allah's houses. So we have to look after that one. Keep in mind that we have to face Allah, and we will have to be answerable about all that what we have done or what we are doing. Allah gave us tawfiq to die with iman, with amal saleh, so that we can be successful in this world and the world hereafter. Ameen.